Mute out everybody and mute all. So appreciate you guys for joining the opportunity call here. My name is Dane Kohler, and this is the PGI Opportunity call. Just kind of a brief description about myself is that I live in Orlando, Florida. I'm a business owner, and of course, I was affected by COVID, and all my businesses were just kind of shut down. But you know what? Life's about pivoting. That's what it's about. It's about pivoting and finding things to, support your family and help yourself to a better life. And have been involved in the cryptocurrency space for 8 years, 9 years. And so as I move forward with the cryptocurrency space, I know that this is 100% without a doubt the industry to be involved in. And Elon Musk had just come out and kind of stealing this from Scott's webinar earlier today, but spent $1.5 billion in Bitcoin, and is accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment for his industry, for Tesla, and probably for even the space industry and everything that he deals in. He's accepting Bitcoin, and he does not want to convert it to fiat. And fiat, if you've been tracking fiat money, which is the dollar, if you've been tracking that over the last 10, 15, 50 years, you see that it's just been on a rapid decline. But if you track Bitcoin from 2009, we're talking 11 years, right? 10 years, 11, 12 years, is on an upward spiral. And right now we're at about 58, as I give this presentation, we're at about $58,000 for a Bitcoin, and a lot of the experts are saying it's going to hit about 300,000. So we're in a great industry right now. PGI only pays in Bitcoin, only deals in Bitcoin, and I love that. There are a lot of companies out there that have several coins that they deal in. It can get confusing. It can be frustrating because maybe the coin that they're dealing with or coins that they're dealing with have diminished, which we see that a lot. There are over 4,000 coins, crypto coins on the market, right? And there's coins that are here for an average of about 30 days. They come on the market, they start off as tokens, they never make it. And long story short is that Bitcoin, it's here to stay. It's the leader. Bitcoin's even trading on the NASDAQ. So you're only going to get paid in Bitcoin. And why is that important? Well, that's important for a lot of reasons, because Bitcoin, crypto, is in the same space as a commodity like gold, silver, diamonds. It's we, the people, right? We, the people, establish the value of crypto. We establish the value of gold and silver and diamonds. If it weren't for those, if we didn't put a value on that, it wouldn't be worth anything. And so it's we, the people, that have established the value of Bitcoin, of crypto. And so with PGI, just started in February last year. So we're talking a year old, maybe 13 months old, going on to 14 months now. And you only deal in Bitcoin. And so I will tell you, me personally, talking candidly, is that I've been involved in a lot of network marketing companies in the past. I've been a part of scams. I'm part of the NFL club, No Friends Left. And I see several of you on this call that were a part of that as well. Friends that you brought into a particular company, and then you had the carpet pulled from underneath you. Like, what do you mean? I put all my blood, sweat, and tears in this company for the last year, 9 months, year, 2 years, and now it's gone. Now you're having to answer to your friends. Well, you told me, and you sent me into this company, and now the company's gone. So I will tell you with confidence that I can promote PGI with confidence. I can say PGI is the real deal. With confidence, I can tell you PGI is going to be here for at least 10, 20, 30, 40 years at least. And when I also tell you PGI is only about 10% of its capacity of where its vision is, right? He has RV Palafox is a wonderful man, and I encourage every one of you to Google RV Palafox, Palo or LAFOX, Palafox. Google him when we end this conversation, and I will tell you that you're going to find out that as the internet can write anything about anybody, about any company, you might find a little bit on him that's not so positive, but he is candid about that when he talks about his upbringing and where he's been. And so, very quickly, I'll talk about RV Palafox because I really want everyone to Google his name. Keep in mind, though, anyone can write anything about anybody on the internet, and there's no repercussions at all. So RV was in the real estate industry back in from 2001 until probably 2009. We know about the big crash in '08. So he sold off all of his real estate, and the money that he made, he paid his house off. The house that he currently lives in Las Vegas. Then he didn't start, but he joined a couple network marketing companies. Janess was one of them, which is a big network marketing company, legitimate, and ended up being the master distributor, and then going up the ranks of the company. Moved on from Janess to a couple other companies. As well as still dabbling a little bit in real estate and some investments. And then he came across a company called AI Trades. Before that, let me digress a minute. He did purchase a travel company in like 2013, 2014, something like that. This is in the Philippines because he's Filipino. He's been in the United States for 26 years now. But he went back to the Philippines and he purchased a travel agency, what he thought was all up and up, and spending millions and millions of dollars in it, and started working the travel agency for a while. And then the current owner did some things that weren't too up and up, and RV, he got arrested. He got arrested for, I think they even arrested him for human trafficking in the Philippines because of the travel agency with different people. And I don't know the whole ins and outs about it, but he's very candid about it. He was in a Filipino prison for like 23 days, and then they finally released him. And there's nothing on the internet you're going to find out probably about this, but I'm being very candid. I'm talking very candid to you because the story with Caesar, our vice president, coming on board is very strong as well. But longer story short is he now joined AI Trades, which is a company, I don't know the ins and outs about it. It's a network marketing company that deals in Bitcoin, deals in trading. He was the master distributor, then he was made actually president, and then they gave him some profit share of the company, some ownership, because the existing president left. He was president for 3 or 4 months and started seeing some not so kosher things that were happening in AI Trades, didn't like it, and said, listen, I'm out of here. I don't agree with some of the things you guys are doing. Left, and he started PGI Global. So I'm saying all of that to say this, that you will Google RV Palafox. You'll see, oh, he's a scammer. He's part of a company called AI Trades. And AI Trades was a scam. And AI trades is still going on. You can go to aitrades.com right now and see that they're still operating. So I don't know the ins and outs about it. But again, I'm just being as honest as possible because I know there's a lot of people on this call that want to possibly invest or bring in quite a bit of money. And you're going to want to know who is running the show. And so that's why I'm digressing a bit with the company about RV and about Caesar. Caesar was brought on about 6 months ago, and Caesar's a no-nonsense kind of guy. He was already retired, and he told RV, I will consider joining PGI Global if I'm able to chat with all the traders. I want to get them on Zoom. I want to meet all the traders. I want all their names. I want to see the profits coming in, the profits going out of PGI. I mean, he had a whole list of things that he wanted to see before he joined PGI because he said, listen, I've got girls and a wife. I'm not going to get arrested. I'm retired. I'm not going to come out of retirement and join a company that's going to get me in trouble. So his background, Caesar's background was in private investigation, was in network marketing, was in investigating, and so he's got a pretty solid name for himself. So why I'm saying that is because Caesar, because of his PI background, he can go deeper than anybody else on the internet that just wants to write nonsense about any company or anybody. So Caesar went deeper than anybody, and RV Palafox and PGI Global and the traders all panned out perfectly with Caesar. Caesar is now the vice president of PGI Global. That is a story exactly from Caesar. So again, I'm given a background of PGI Global because we've all been probably scammed in the past, whether it's from a network marketing company or someone online, one of our friends, people we know. We've all been scammed. Okay, let's just point blank, we've all been scammed. And so it feels amazing to be able to back a company whose owner is very giving and whose owner lives in the US, whose owner I've personally met and got eyeball to eyeball. And some of you on the call have personally met before, and some of you on the call will be meeting him in about 9 days from now, again, in his house, in his penthouse, and be able to meet and greet him and Caesar and see the corporate office. Because let's face it, there's so many scams out there. And I'll tell you right now, 95% of companies out there on the internet that involve network marketing and that involve crypto are scams. That's just it. They're not trading. They're not trading. They'll last for 9 months and then they're gone. Okay, so we're in our 14th month and only getting stronger. I have personally seen in December, in the middle of December, RB has showed me, and he also showed me in October when I was in Vegas. He even said, I probably shouldn't show you this, but he showed me the money coming in to PGI and the money going out. And my mouth dropped when I saw the money that's coming in to PGI. Most network marketing companies, they have to rely on recruiting, right? They have to rely on people coming in and buying their shampoo and all this other potions and lotions and all this stuff that doesn't float my boat. Maybe it floats you guys' boat, but it doesn't float my boat at all. I don't like any of that stuff at all. But what floats my boat is cryptocurrency. What floats my boat is making a percentage every day, 7 days a week. That floats probably everyone's boat. And so he showed me, and I'm like, wow, that's amazing, because I've been a part of things that they pretend that they're trading. They show you things on the screen, but they're really, and let me throw this out here, because I know we've all been a part of companies that after about 6 months, you get the notice, hey, if anyone comes in with $1,000 package or a $5,000 package, they're going to get a $5,000 package for free. Right? We've all seen that, right? And that just tells you right there they don't have any money, right? They're robbing Peter to pay Paul. They have no money. You're not going to see that with PGI. You won't see that at all. So I hope I've kind of given a brief background of my solidity about PGI Global, my passion for PGI Global, because it's a different sale. And I hate to use that word because it's not a sale. It is a different blessing. Because that is what we are doing, is we're blessing people. And we see the last year, what craziness this world has gone through. And I'm thinking, I just kept thinking, if California, who's been shut down, and all these other states that have been completely shut down, they need network marketing. Imagine that. They need network marketing. Their businesses have been closed or looted or, just this crazy stuff that's going on in the world. If they need network marketing. Network marketing is the way to go. And I don't look at myself as a network marketer, but again, what is so special about PGI is that it's a network marketing company, but it's also a completely passive company that you don't have to bring in one single person. You don't have to recruit. You don't have to do a thing. Me personally, I'm making about $8,000 a week passively just from my trading. And I'm not saying that to gloat or wow, look at him. Trust me, I'm not at all. I'm not that guy. But I'm letting you know that it is possible, and this is real, that you can make money without bringing in one person. And it's you can do that with PGI. And it's one of the few companies that I've ever been, actually probably the only company that I've been in, where the owner can stand up in a conference that has 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 people, reps that are a part of PGI, and ask the question, who in here, raise your hand if you've made money in PGI? And guess what happens? Everybody 100% raises their hand. You can't find that in any other real network marketing company. And I say real, because again, we've all been a part of things that last for 6 months, for 9 months, maybe, and then they're gone. But this is real. PGI is real. So let me share my screen real quick. And I'm sorry about the background there, but I had to share that with you because I wanted people to know my passion behind what I'm putting my face and my reputation and my name behind. So I'm going to share the screen right now and just kind of go over a brief brief overview of PGI, which stands for Praetorian Group International. Everyone see my shirt here? This shirt, I've got it says, I make money with Bitcoin, ask me how. And so I got tons of these shirts made. I've got masks that say the same thing. And the beauty about this, and my son does 3D printing little cards. We even have Bitcoins right here made. That is an actual Bitcoin. Well, it looks like a Bitcoin. There's no really such thing as a Bitcoin, so to speak. But it's all about marketing, and it's all about reaching out to people. And we have to wear these masks, right, everywhere we go. So I wear the mask, and most people on the call that's already in PGI have them. It says, I make money with Bitcoin, ask me how. And I'm telling you, every day I wear that, I get someone saying, hey, how do I make money with Bitcoin? I say, hey, give me your name and your phone number, your cell phone number, and I'll send you the information. It's that easy. It's that easy. So being a master distributor, which PGI had made me, was easy. It's very, very easy because people understand making 1% a day. People understand doubling your money in 6 months because that is what PGI Global will do. It will double your money in 6 months regardless what you put in and you get paid in Bitcoin every single day. That's it in a nutshell. That is your pitch to your friends. That is your pitch to people you don't know, that you're waiting in line to order something and they read your mask and they ask you. That is your pitch. I'm a part of a company that doubles your money in 6 months, regardless of what you come in with, and you get paid every day in Bitcoin. That's it. That easy. That easy. So this is Praetorian Group International. And these are the products that we have, okay? So we've got the crypto trading, which is our cream of the crop. That's what I'm talking about. Now, these others that I'm about to talk about aren't even available yet, except one in the Philippines, right? These aren't even available yet. And there's some that aren't even listed on here. So we're 10% in with PGI. So you got crypto trading, which I'll get into. That's the trading that everyone's making the money on. At least 1% a day. E-commerce, okay, very similar to Amazon. We're going to have our own Amazon shop place with almost as many products as Amazon. You can use your Bitcoin for it. And in fact, Amazon just came out a week or two ago and said they're going to start accepting Bitcoin. What do you think is going to happen to the value of Bitcoin? It's going to skyrocket, right? So a lot of people say, well, I missed the boat with Bitcoin. I wish I would have got in when it was $1,000. It's $58,000 right now. I've missed the boat. No, you haven't. You haven't missed the boat, because experts are saying Bitcoin's going to hit $300,000 either by the end of this year or by next year, right? The Winklevoss brothers, there's been a lot of other professionals that have said that. And that is why even, Scott had said in his call today that Elon Musk, he invested $1.5 billion with a B just about a month ago when Bitcoin was at $40,000. He invested that type of money into Bitcoin. And that's all they're going to accept is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's here for forever, guys, whether you like it or not. I mean, it's here forever. It's the one world currency that even the Bible speaks of, I firmly believe. So we have health products, which are out now. We've got coffee and things like that for those people that do like those health products. Not this guy. Maybe there's some of you that do. Maybe there's some of you out there that are very successful in that. That's great. We have blockchain education. Blockchain's kind of boring. I don't have the IQ to learn about blockchain. Some people, that is their cream of crop. But not only blockchain education, but we're just going to have education as well. If there's things you want to do in the world and be educated about, we're going to have a whole education library that you can tap into. We got ATM machines. Now, I own an ATM company, right? But it's just regular dollars. So this really speaks to me as well, because how cool is that not only can I make money by people taking fiat money out of any machine, but I'll also even make more money by having an e-wallet installed in a ATM machine that people can pull Bitcoin out of and send it to their wallet. So that really, really interests me as well, and that's going to be readily available here probably by the summer. Forex trading, again, we haven't even started that yet. I have done the Forex trading in the past, so I'm very familiar with Forex trading, and I've made some pretty good money from that. The health gadgets, we got massage chairs and foot massagers and things like that. So that's already out, and then our debit card. So again, most of these things we haven't even scratched the surface on. The crypto trading is the cream of the crop right now. So here's our corporate offices. So Estonia is where our trading license is. That is where we trade right now, and it is in Estonia. And we do have a hedge fund coming out. So PGI just purchased another company that has 4 trading licenses, and all those trading licenses are in the U.S. We're going to be adding a hedge fund to PGI that wasn't even included here. But we will be adding a hedge fund that encompasses all of this. And we've got a license in the U.S. to trade for the hedge fund. Right now, our current license is in Estonia to do our arbitrage trading and our marginal trading that we do and things like that. That's where we make the 1 to 2% a day. But then we also have corporate offices in the United Kingdom, Manila, Philippines, Singapore. So who is PGI? So Praetorian were the guards that guarded the kingdom, so to speak, way back in the 1600s. And that is kind of why RV came up with the name, because he wants everyone to know that we're going to guard your money. We're going to guard you by scammers and just by scamming companies. That's what we're going to do. Is we are going to guard you. We're going to be a Praetorian guard. So Praetorian Group International. There's RV Palafox. I encourage you to Google him. Don't have to go over all of his accolades because he's got a lot of them. Helen Graham, again, she's in the UK, and there's Mark Davis. Just a quick funny story, interesting story about Mark is Mark was in AI trades with RV, and RV said, listen, I don't like what AI trades is doing. I want to start my own company. Mark Davis is like, I don't like what AI trades is doing. I'm going to start my own company. Or he's like, I would love to have you as CEO of the company I'm going to start. Mark Davis said, you're not going to be able to afford me. Well, lo and behold, obviously, RV was able to afford him. So he knows what he's doing. He dots all of his I's and crosses all of his T's. He's a great guy. I know him personally. And these are just some people that probably mean nothing to you. They go over some masters. These are presidents. These are master distributors. There's me. I was fortunate to be made master distributor in the U.S. And then here's our products and services. Okay, so we only deal in Bitcoin. Okay, that's how you get paid. That's the only way you can fund an account is by Bitcoin. If you don't have Bitcoin, get with get with the person that invited you to the call. They can get you the right people. I have a lot of Bitcoin. I know Scott has Bitcoin. There's other people on this call. We have Bitcoin. We can get you Bitcoin. Okay, because if you've never dealt in Bitcoin before, you can't just log in to Coinbase or Binance and say, this is my information. I want to purchase $20,000 of Bitcoin. Here's my bank account. They're not going to let you. Right? They put you on a limit, a daily limit, a weekly limit. You're not going to be able to do that, but we can. If there's people on this call that want to come in with $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, we can get it for you. So here's our products. I kind of already went over all those products again. I don't want to go over them again and repeat myself, but this is the trading. And I'm going to show you my back office. I'm going to show you what trading looks like. I'm going to show you an account, several accounts, where we have several traders that trade every single day. And so if you can see my screen, let's see. Are you able, everyone on the call, Scott, are you able to see my screen? Thumbs up, Scott? Okay, good. Okay. Because I got a message we weren't able to see it, but okay, good. So this is our trading with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I'm going to show you my back office. Now, what our traders do is they arbitrage, which is basically buying low, selling high, every single day. And what does that mean? That means that there are exchanges out there. We have, I think we're linked. Our software is linked to about 20 different exchanges, Binance, Coinbase. I mean, there's many of them out there, and they're linked to the exchanges that all trade Bitcoin. But it's like going to the mall and buying shoes, right? You're going to find the exact same shoe at a different store for a different price. Same thing with the exchanges. There's going to be a different price of Bitcoin. So our traders come in. The software, the AI, and the algorithms searches the exchanges and finds the Bitcoin that's selling for the lowest, and then searches and finds the Bitcoin that's selling for the highest. They pull all of our, I wouldn't say all of our money because RV's very, very smart about it. He takes half of our money, puts it in escrow, only trades the other half, does a buy, sell. And they do that about 200 times a day. So you're seeing after one day of them doing this, we're seeing the company seeing returns anywhere from 5 to 10%. But they're giving back us 1 to, they say 3%. I've only seen 2.2, to be honest with you. The highest I've seen is 2.2. But let's face it, who would not be happy with 1% a day, right? So then they do marginal trading, other types of trading. So it's not just arbitrage. Then we have the education. We have the products that we talked about. This is another product with the tea. With the coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. I haven't tried that. I do have that, and there is the debit card. What's nice is you can send your Bitcoin that you get paid to this card, and it converts it immediately to you to US dollar to the MasterCard that you can use for purchases. This is just a disclaimer. I can't promise everyone that you're going to make 1% a day. I just can't. I can't promise that the company's going to be here tomorrow. I can't promise I'm going to be here tomorrow, right? There's no guarantees in life. So this isn't a 1,000% guarantee. That's just life. This is the compensation plan. There's a silver package, gold, platinum, and titanium, right? These are the 4 different packages that you can choose. There is a $19 fee to each package, and that basically says, look, you can come in for $100. It's going to cost you $119 in Bitcoin that you can purchase. You can go to Cash App. Cash App sells Bitcoin, or go to your sponsor, and they can get you to the right person if you don't have Bitcoin. But these are the different trading packages that you can purchase. 400, 600, you can go to 1,000, 5,000. And these are important: silver, gold, platinum, and titanium. Notice those. Platinum is the 20,000, 50, and 100. And titanium is 500,000, and then from there, wherever. Types of commission: you have direct referral, the binary, the boost up, and then renewal. And I'll explain those here in just a minute. So direct referral: if you just come in at the 100, 400, 600, you can make 6% on anybody else that comes in that you personally bring in. You tell your buddy about it. They do a $10,000 package. You'll make 6% of 10,000 if you're a silver. If you move up to gold, if you do 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, now you're going to make 8% on bringing them in. If you do a 20, 50, or 100, you'll make 10%. And then obviously, if you do more than that, you'll make 12% on them. Every single time they do another trading agreement. That is the renewal bonus that's listed right here. So anytime they renew or add a different trading package, you'll make those percentages every single time. The binary bonus, for some of you that may not have ever been in network marketing, a binary is like a tree, and I'll show you. I think I've got my account pulled up. Well, at least I did. Maybe I don't anymore because let me show you the binary, what the binary looks. I was logged into my account, but the company is very, very secure. And if you're inactive for more than like 5 to 10 minutes, it will log you out. So I'll show you what a binary looks like here. And this is not typical by any means, because I do have quite a bit of come on, sorry, this is live. We are live. Let me go here. I don't have. I've got a lot of volume on my right leg. So if you go to your network, you'll see this is a binary. You have a top position, then you have a left and a right. You just have to personally sponsor one person on your left and one person on your right to be binary qualified. That's it. Now, if you look here, MSN Team 1, that is someone that I personally sponsored. But look to my right. I didn't personally sponsor any of these people. The person I personally sponsored on my right's way on down here. So it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be directly under you. You just have a left and a right to be binary qualified and just at $100 or more. And as long as you've done that, then you can make 8% binary bonus on anyone that comes in underneath you. Now, when you first come in, you won't have a left or a right. You need to build. You need, if you want to recruit and take advantage of the binary, you're going to want to bring in, and Richard Marks talks about bringing in 3 people on the left, 3 strong people on the left, 3 people on the right. And then what happens is they go out and they start building. So you eventually have a left or a right that's just going to grow and build and get bigger and stronger than the other side. For me, if you look, I've got 1.8 million points on my right. So what does that mean? I'm never going to really have to worry about my right. Everything I bring in is on my left. And when I bring people in on my left, or even if I don't bring people on my left, anything that happens on my left, I'm going to make 8% on, regardless whether I have anything to do with it or not, because I have such a strong right. So that's a binary. We have binary. We also do have a binary training on that. I don't want to get too involved in that, but that's kind of the binary. You just have a left and a right. All you have to do is bring in a person on the left and on the right, and the boost up is if you need to do this within the first 30 days. And we have a boost up training. I know Scott does. I think Scott does one. I know Richard does one. And the nice thing, what the boost up is basically bring one person in on the left for $100, one person in on the right for $100, and you come in at $100 within the first 30 days. Once you've done that, you now will get the boost up, which is 2% more for your personally sponsored and 2% more for the binary. So you could make an extra 4% every single day on your downline. My sponsor never told me about that. So that basically means if you personally sponsor one person on the left and one person on the right at the equal or greater than your package, you get the boost up. So there is 100 that Richard talks about. You come in at 100, and then you quickly just bring in a left and a right at $100. Then you can upgrade. So if you were to immediately come in at 10,000, then you need to bring in a left and a right at 10,000. So that's the boost up. You also have to pass up your first commission on the binary, which is 8%. So what you don't want to do is bring someone in at 100,000, at 10,000, and then okay, I'll bring someone else in at 10,000. You're going to have to actually pass up 8% of 10,000 to the company. It's just only on your very first binary commission. So your sponsor can talk more about that. This really isn't the webinar to do that, but that is the binary, that is the boost up. And the renewal bonus, we talked about anyone that you personally sponsor or really anyone else underneath you, you get a renewal bonus of anywhere from 8% to 16, 20%. Anytime they do another trading agreement, and I'm telling you, they will. Anybody doubles their money in 6 months, they're going to keep doing trading agreements. Payouts, again, you get paid in Bitcoin. There is an 8% fee to get paid from the company. Again, this encourages growth within the company. PGI does not need any new members to come in. They just don't. They're already structured where they don't need one single person to come into the company and for the company to continue on and growing. So they charge 8% every time you do a withdrawal, or 5% anytime you do a withdrawal into the agreement fund. And we can get more into that. You can talk to your sponsor, and they can talk to you more about that. We have a debit card. It's not readily available yet, but that you can send your Bitcoin to, and then for an 8% fee, and then it will convert it right to fiat. We don't really need to get into the corporate recognition right now, but that is the. Well, let me go ahead and stop the screen. Actually, you know what? I wanted to show you before I get off. This is the trading agreement, so you guys will see a trading agreement. Now you see my trading agreements. This is my account here, guys. Very transparent. You see, I've got 1,000, I've got a 20,000, I've got a 50,000, and I have 100,000 going. These are 4 different trading agreements that I have trading every day. When you have an account, you can click on the trading agreement. If you look here, I started this agreement on October 8th, and you can see every single day. It's 10 days. You can click on number 2 and see the next 10 days. You can click on number 3 and see the next 10 days. Now look here. We had a 2.02 day, and then a 2.027% day. So I made $20 on $1,000 here on one day and $20 here. So we had a 2% day here. But you can click on this every single day and see the percentages. Now this one was just under 1%. This was almost, wow, just only 0.6%. But this is real, guys. This is what real looks like right here. This is real. This is the real deal. So you can see when you have an account that how much money you've earned from your trading agreement, and what about where this one's almost done. You see this one's probably 85% done, right? This one is probably 80% done. This one's a little bit more than half, maybe 60%. This one is maybe 20%. Okay, this is a $100,000 trading agreement that I just did, and I did it on February 27th. So that is PGI, guys, in a nutshell. And just wanted to chat with you guys and give you the ins and outs about PGI. And what we can do right now is let me get back to the call here and see if there's anybody that has any questions. If I can get back into the Zoom. Where is the Zoom? Oh gosh. I don't see. Oh wait, hold it. Wait, there we go. There we go. Stop share. There we go. Okay, so if anyone has any questions, I see a chat going on right here. You didn't see what, Cheryl?
We could only see you. I couldn't see your screen when you were showing it. You could ask everybody else if they saw it.
Scott, did you see my screen?
Yeah. I saw it the whole time. Yes. I saw your screen.
Yeah. Okay. Appreciate it. All right. So Cheryl, maybe it was just you. I don't know why, but so if anyone has, okay, CG Hodges, he saw my screen the whole time. So yeah, I think Cheryl, it was just you, unfortunately. If anyone has a question, you can either type it in there, or maybe you can unmute yourself and ask a question. We'll take questions for probably the next 10 minutes or so. If anyone has a question.
Hi, Dane. My name is Christy. Very new to the crypto, Bitcoin. Obviously heard a lot about it, but definitely not in my wheelhouse. What is the best approach for somebody that's new to this type of network marketing or investment? What would be your best advice as far as investing or getting started, to get involved in this?
Thanks, Christy. Thanks for the question, and thanks for being on our call. So that's a really good question. And so basically, in a nutshell, I don't look at myself as a network marketer. I don't go out. I don't promote this to everyone I see. I don't. However, people, they see my lifestyle now, and it's taking notice. But what I do is A lot of people, especially Facebook's great. Facebook, if you have a Facebook or Instagram, I'm not big on Instagram, but I'll post some things there about Bitcoin and whatnot. But let's just say for your friends, the first thing I would suggest anybody does, and this is in the welcome email that we send out to people that join, is to pull out your cell phone and just look at the contacts in your phone, because those people are going to listen to you. Those people, they trust you, they know who you are, and it's basically, hey John, this is Dane, and then you send the text that you just copy paste, which is basically, I joined a company that doubles, that doubles my money in 6 months, get paid every day in Bitcoin. Just thought about you and thought you might be interested. Let me know if you are. Send, and then, but you send that, you copy that text to like your notes in your phone. You copy it, but then you go to your contacts and you just paste. You put their name, paste, name, paste, name, paste, name, paste. And you just do that with your contacts, and I guarantee you're going to have 60 to 70% of those people, hey, I want more information. Send me more information. And I have an email. We got an email that we can send out that converts wonderfully. You just have to kind of change maybe with your name instead of my name or whatever. It's an email that has everything on it, has the opportunity call and everything. And that gets people's feet wet. It gets them interested in what we're doing. So that's kind of what I would do in a nutshell. And for the what's so appealing about PGI is that it can be completely passive as well. So you don't have to recruit like Amway and the other companies that rely on you to continue to recruit. So appreciate your call, Christine. I hope that answered it. I'm reading some of these questions here. Any update when we can start withdrawing to the Kala wallet? Was on the Masters a call earlier today. We're going to have more information about that tomorrow. The Kala wallet is ready. Our Caesar just flew back in from Utah with the Kala wallet, so I'll have more information tomorrow about the Kala wallet. But I'm assuming this week we should have the Kala wallet rolled out, which for some of you guys that are new to the company, we had some issues with payments, with the blockchain getting just bottlenecked. So RV's like, screw that, I'm going to buy our own e-wallet and our own blockchain. That was his solution to it, because it was just taking a long time for people to get paid. And he's like, forget that. I'm going to buy a Kala wallet. I'm going to buy a blockchain. People are going to be paid in minutes. So that's what the Kala wallet is, and that's what they're referring to, just so people know. So let's see. Because your first 100 days is your investment, the next 100 days is your profit. Correct. Absolutely. If you invest $100, why would you say it takes 6 months to double your money? Why wouldn't it take 3 months? Well, because Jason answered the questions. Because the first 100 days you're getting back your profit. Okay, so question. You keep mentioning you can only be paid in Bitcoin. Are my US dollars equivalent to Bitcoin shares? Yes. For example, if I put 5,000 US dollars today, yes. CJ Hodges, yes, that is correct. And what we've seen, the trend for Bitcoin is it's been doing this. It's been going a little up, but over the past 6 years, it's doing this. And experts are saying it's going to hit 300,000. That is US dollars. 300,000 US dollars. Right now it's, 58,000 US dollars. So yes, CJ, to answer your question, that is US dollars. Any other questions? Any other questions? Either type them in or unmute.
Actually, can you hear me?
Yeah, Drake, I hear you.
Great, yeah. So I've been a part of this group for a little bit. Marty and I think Justin, Simon. One of the things, I don't know if you've ever answered this, but I put up a ticket to support. Is actually pulled out my money 2 Mondays ago. Didn't know this is the first pull I've done I didn't know that there's be a confirmation email, and then I didn't confirm it that Monday, so it's been like pending since then. I don't know if you know the answer to it, or if it just could be a heads up to anybody. If you do pretty much withdrawal, make sure you do the email confirmation that Monday. I have faith that they'll figure it out for me, because I pretty much, when I saw the email, it was just days later, and I went to confirm it, and they gave me like a token.
Correct. Yeah, Drake, thanks for that. Yeah, so the way our system works is when you do a withdrawal, you can do a withdrawal Monday through Friday, once a week, and depending on your package, you can withdraw half of your package. So in other words, for instance, if your package if you have a $5,000 package, trading package, that is your highest trading package. So the company will allow you to withdraw up to $2,500. So that encourages people to upgrade, which I love. I love that feature because I've had some people that were owed $10,000, but they only have a $1,000 trading agreement as their highest package. So what do you think they're going to do? They're going to upgrade from 1,000 to 20,000 because they're going to be able to withdraw the full 10, or maybe they'll upgrade from 1,000 to 10,000 so they can withdraw 5,000 of it this week and 5,000 of it next week. But when you do a withdrawal, you have got to go to your email and confirm it. If you don't, then you have to submit a support ticket. And what I would suggest that you do is put a text together, send it to Dr. Marty, he's your sponsor, and say, username so-and-so did a withdrawal on this day, but forgot to do the confirmation withdrawal. But actually, now that I'm thinking it through, if you go back to your emails, your spam or your promotions or your regular email, you can still go there and confirm it if it's there. If you have an email that still says, hey, confirm your withdrawal, even though it was 2 weeks ago, you can confirm it and get paid for it. But there has been time.
Because I tried it a few times, but yeah, it must have been just some type of glitch. And yeah, I think they'll figure it out.
Yeah. And there are times, Drake, that people have requested a withdrawal and they didn't get the email. And when that happens, you just have to send a support ticket. Or fortunately, like Scott, Marty, myself, we are on a leaders. We kind of have our own little group for support that we can send tickets right there to the head honcho, so to speak. So it's worth just texting out your username, the date you did a withdrawal, and I didn't get the email, or I forgot to confirm the email. Can you please put the funds back in my account? And they will. They'll do that. It's happened before.
Thank you.
Sure. Sure. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Any other questions? All right, guys. Well, I appreciate everyone being on our call. We are right at about an hour, and I like to keep these calls right under an hour. So I recorded this, and hopefully you guys have learned something. And if you have any other questions, get with the person that brought you to this call. And we'd love to see you be a part of the PGI family. Hold on, we got one more question. What if I want to call it quits after I've made the money I want? Can I do a full cancellation and receive 100% of what I put in and get 100% it back and minus the fees? So the way it works, and good question, is when you do a trading package, that goes right into our trading agreement and your account's at zero. So let's say you do $100. That $100 goes right into our trading agreement and your account's at zero. So there's no reason to go to cancel or to quit or to say I'm done with PGI, because you're going to be paid dividends every single day until you've doubled that $100 or that $1,000 or that $10,000, right? So once you do an agreement, your money's gone. It's in the trading pool. So you don't want to cancel. Why would you want to cancel? You're going to lose that money. So just wait until you get back double, your money, and then you don't have to do a thing with PGI. All right, I'm done with PGI, and that's completely fine. So the Call a Wallet will be coming out. We don't know when. It should have been out this weekend. I'll know more information tomorrow. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for being on the call, and looking forward to seeing all you guys in our PGI family. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.